Before the sweltering Texas sun heats up CARRIZO Springs, the children start their day early. Breakfast at sunrise. About 225 boys and girls, unaccompanied teens in a holding center for detained migrant children, are at this converted oil worker camp run by the Department of Health and Human Services.
The reason for CARRIZO Springs and the reason why we stood this up is, again, not to allow children to stay in Border Patrol stations any longer than they need to.
Long trailers that housed laborers during the shale oil boom are now suites converted into 12-person dorms. 2 pairs of bunk beds in each bedroom and the living room.
This facility is all about unification. We immediately begin the process of finding a sponsor for that child once they're turned over to HHS.
I pledge.
HHS provides the teens with 6 hours daily classroom instruction, access to arts and crafts, 3 meals a day and snacks, access to call centers to reconnect with family, then legal services. And, as the contractor running the holding facility describes, most importantly, they provide playtime. 2 soccer fields sit in the middle of the camp. The teens take to the pitch for 2 hours in the morning, finishing at 10 before it gets too hot.
We have mandatory hydration breaks and cooling tents on all the soccer fields.
Throughout the tour, HHS was eager to draw contrasts and make this point, that it as an agency is far better equipped to care for migrant children than various branches of federal law enforcement. The Associated Press reported on dilapidated and overcrowded conditions at the U.S. Border Patrol station in Clint, Texas. Across the Rio Grande Valley, the Department of Homeland Security's Inspector General said kids at 3 facilities had no access to showers, and some children under 7 had been held in cramped Border Patrol stations for more than 2 weeks. The Associated Press got exclusive access to tour and film the Health and Human Services facility on the condition that we don't show children's or workers' faces. Kevin Dinnan, the CEO of BCFS, who ran the youth holding facility in Tornillo, says they took this contract on the condition that the government allowed access to human rights lawyers, lawmakers, and the media. His Texas nonprofit oversees hundreds of staff on site. They run dorms, dining, classrooms, a clinic, and their own emergency services. Childcare isn't normally the contractor's specialty.
In every response that we've done for ORR, it's been to keep kids out of CBP jail cells.
Until then, his group cares for hundreds of migrant children waiting to be reunited with family. John Mone, Associated Press, CARRIZO Springs, Texas.